Hey everybody, it's Serge Papineau here from Serge Papineau Real Estate, and I am super excited to introduce you to my latest listing at 166 Crocus Avenue. Now, I promise, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're the type of person that loves to host large gatherings or entertain, or if you're just a fan of beautiful design, you are going to want to stick around for this walkthrough. But before I take you inside, let me tell you a little bit about the neighborhood. We are in the very well-established community of Applewood Acres today. Living here means having easy access to green space, the Ottawa River, downtown, and maybe best of all, we are within walking distance of the Ottawa Hospital's general campus from this location. Now, the home you see behind me looks like a typical Applewood Acres bungalow. However, from 2014 to 2015, it was completely redesigned by the very well-renowned Plot and Plot architecture group. The idea was to maintain the original character and streetscape while adding a bunch of beautiful living space that ultimately transformed this property into the perfect place to live, work, and play. Let me show you what I mean. Follow me. So when we first walk into the home, we are greeted by this very warm, cozy living room. It's very reminiscent of the classic bungalow that this once was. The other thing you notice though is that this entire space is just fully decked out with these gorgeous, high-end, luxurious finishes. My favorite throughout this entire home are these incredible northern white plank hardwood floors. Like, these are just beautiful. They are on this level. We have them in the lower level as well. We've also got this great funky orange backsplash in the kitchen. And then another really cool feature, if you come here, a bunch of the plugs in the house are these bocce coverless plugs. Like, how cool are those, right? The other thing I love about this house is that the architects did a phenomenal job of preserving sort of these classic warm spaces, but then infusing them with modern design, right? With these grand architectural features. So I'm in the kitchen now, the ceilings here are super vaulted. And then if we go into the dining room, it's just next level, right? It doesn't feel like a classic bungalow anymore. Again, we've got these high ceilings, dining room opens right up to the bottom. We have designer light fixtures. We have two designer light fixtures here. We have designer light fixtures throughout the entire home. So that you get the bocce pendant. This is a Philip Stark design, and believe it or not, the name of this fixture is the Long and Hard. So super appropriate for such a sexy house. And I take you to the rest of the main floor, but before I do that, one last thing. This door is made from wood that was actually part of the original back side of the home. So when we took the back of the house off to add the addition, we made sure to preserve a bunch of the wood, and then we use it to create this barn door. So this house is full of really cool, thoughtful little features, Easter eggs like that. So on to the bedrooms. This property has 3 bedrooms on the main level and a 4th one in the lower level. I'm standing in the primary bedroom right now. It's really good size. We got a king size bed here. And one of the coolest features is you have direct access to the backyard and this beautiful full length deck. So we went with a European design for the main bathroom here, and what that means is we've essentially split it up into 2 rooms. This is the first room, which is basically a powder room. You've got your Japanese toilet and bidet with your sink, and then if you follow me right around the corner, we have the second part of the bathroom, which is where you have your shower and your tub. Now, if you ask me, the Europeans got it right on this one. You really don't want to be pooping where you clean yourself. Now, if you come on in, you'll see that the inspiration for this bathroom was like the Japanese ryokan, so sort of these Japanese bathhouses. You've got this great shower and tub enclosure, these beautiful wood accents, and they contrast perfectly with the concrete sink that is just to my right. The sink was actually poured in place. Now, if you thought the main floor of this property was amazing, wait until you see the basement. So the idea here was to split the basement into 2 separate wings. When you come down the stairs on the right, you have kind of your typical traditional family basement, right? You've got this family room here, this den to watch TV. There's a bedroom on my right, and then right behind me, there is a full bathroom. It's actually a perfect place to have an in-law suite or a teenager retreat. All right, and now for the pièce de résistance. When you come down the stairs and you go left, you're guided through this sort of den, home office area, and you come down this hallway, powder room right there, and you step into this. Check this out. How many homes have you seen with a space like this? We've got these great high ceiling, these dramatic wood beams, beautiful brushed concrete floors that are heated. This is the warmest room in the house when winter hits. We've got these great big windows. There are 2 separate entrances that come directly into this space. And as I showed you earlier, it is open to the main level. So you want to have a get together here. People can flow in and out of the space, converse with the people above them. This space is currently used as a photography studio, but just think of all the things that you could do here, whether it's a medical practice, any type of creative endeavor, a daycare, fitness related industry. I mean, the possibilities are really endless. That's why I say that this is the perfect house to live, work, and play. And if your business becomes so successful that you need to grow, we've thought of that too. So in the backyard here, we have these 2 insane shipping container office spaces. So this big one here is about 400 square feet. The small one in behind it's about 100 square feet. Both of them have power, and this one is climate controlled. So again, just like the studio in the basement, think of all of the possibilities you'd have with something like this, right? You want to have an insane home gym. You want to grow your business and have employees on site, but you don't necessarily want them in your space. Or if you just want to give your kids the coolest playhouse on the entire street, like this allows you to do that. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough of 166 Crocus Avenue. It is such a special and unique property, and I would love to help you make it your next home. If you have any questions or you'd like to book a private showing, my contact info is down below. Reach out, we'll get you what you need, and we'll get you on your way. I'm Serge Papineau, and I'll see you on the next one.